gorgeous people. Here I am again. I'm just trying to do a couple looks, trying to think of any my options of what I'm gonna do. I was asking if I could do. I was asking for some suggestions to see what you guys want to see, and I had a friend of mine. She just wants something like a everyday type of day to day basis. So I'm just gonna do something simple. I do it most of the time on my lazy days or when I'm late for work. So, I do a quick foundation, eyeliner, some lip gloss or something. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start on. If I talk too much, I'm sorry. This is my first time, so I'm a little bit nervous. And I'm still trying to get the hang of the video and trying to edit. And so if I talk too much, keep on fast forwarding if you want. But so, I'm gonna start right now. So right now, I'm going to use my Proactiv Moisturizing. I always like to moisturize before I apply my makeup. You could use any type of moisturizer, but this is the one I use. It's the only one I have at the moment. So. Pretty rough with my skin, but my skin is pretty much used to it. After applying my moisturizer, I like to use my primer. I've used a lot of primers. I've used the Smashbox. I used e.l.f. The mineral one. And I just bought this a couple weeks ago. It's the NYX Cosmetics Photo Loving Primer. It's actually pretty good. At least my skin looking nice and smooth. So I'll just dab a little bit into my middle finger. Just rub it on my fingers. And I like to start around my eyes. Just go down my neck. Because I know when I blend my foundation, I blend it down my neck a little bit. So, don't mind me. I've seen a lot of videos where girls get a lot of criticism with their makeup, and these girls are young, and they try their best. They have so much inspiration out there, and when you do makeup, there's no right way. The way I do my makeup is how I've been doing it for years. I've been doing my makeup since 14, but I started applying foundation probably like 3 years ago. But everybody has their own technique and their own way that they feel comfortable. So the way I'm doing it, don't judge it. It's just the way I do it, the way I feel comfortable. I'm not going to really change it. The only time I change something is when I want to try. Like recently, maybe like a couple months ago, I just learned how to contour. So everybody, there's different ways of contouring. Some ways are better for others, but I just do something simple. So, okay, now that I just put the primer, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I use the BH Cosmetics one. It's actually pretty good, and it's good for your pocket because it's a little bit cheaper. I think it's about $4 or $5. So, you can see how much I use it. Even though my eyebrows are a little bit dark, but sometimes, especially if I haven't done my eyebrows, this is like magic. So I'm going to do it. If I mess up, it's because I'm not used to this camera. It's just my iPad. I'll try one day to do a tutorial on my eyebrows, but right now I feel like skipping it because I don't know what to do. I think it will be better. It's a little bit dark right now, but I like using this concealer for highlighting. It's the Match Perfection from Rimmel London. It's the 2-in-1, it's concealer and highlighter. So I like it. I think it works. It has its purpose. Just go under the brow. Like most people, they like to do use their fingers. It's actually a lot easier. And everybody has their own little way of doing their eyebrows. Because there's many different shapes out there. And I've seen so many. And they look really nice. I just do it my way. And like I said, I feel comfortable doing this way and I'm going to leave it that way. Seems legit for the moment. So, this is the foundation I will use as my base. It's the Match Perfection from Rimmel London. It's actually pretty good. I've used a lot of different foundations. I've used from CoverGirl, Maybelline, L'Oreal, MAC. I've used the MAC Sculpting one, I believe, the NC20. And I've been really wanting to use the Kat Von D one, but hasn't really had the time or the money to get it. So this is just like my last minute type of foundation. So this color is Classic Ivory. Very light. So just a little bit here. Oops, a little bit too much. And I know there's different ways of contouring. A lot of people either use the powder or liquid, but I most of the time do liquid. So sometimes, depending on my day, if I want to go for something very dramatic or simple, when I want to go something nice and simple and light, I like to use my NYX Invisible one. I actually use it in light medium. So this is sometimes what I use on most of the time on my daily basis. But if I'm doing something light with my eyeliner, then I'll try to bring something out dramatically, either my lips or my cheeks. But today I'm gonna use this one. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. It actually works pretty good. I used on one of my clients a couple of weeks ago, actually last week. So this one's the buff color. I'm gonna use that one. Just do just one pump because I'm not gonna be using too much. I'm only using it on for the contour. So with this, I'll take my light foundation and I'm just gonna dab it around my face. I don't have that much blemishes, but from here and there, I'll sometimes just break out of nowhere. I'm just gonna dab it with my foundation brush. It's the e.l.f. Cosmetics. I love e.l.f. Their products are so good for such a cheap price. I know a lot of makeup girls out there, they use, high-end products, and of course, I love makeup, but even though I'm a stylist and here and there, I don't get as much money as I wish I can. I don't get paid every single week, and some people just don't tip that well. But I get what I can, and I improvise, so I don't have a million brushes to use. So what I have, I just improvise with it. So I'm just using a brush today, just to show you. Most of the time I use a sponge, which for me is a lot more easier, and if I'm using a clean sponge, like a new one, it takes out the excess. Sometimes I just put too much. Look at the mirror. contouring one, I'm still a little iffy on it. Like, I don't know what to do at times. But, like I said, I use my own technique and what works best for me. I usually don't do well, I don't know. I try. I try different type of techniques. I've done liquid, I've done powder. Sometimes powder is a little bit more easier for me. But, so here goes nothing. So, these are your cheekbones right here. So you want to just contour this a little bit. You like to at least like go in. I know I have bad lighting. It sucks right now, so I'm gonna be, yeah, it's not gonna show as much. You can see right there a little bit. It's a little sloppy right now, but like I said, it's my technique. Whatever. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is just use my angled foundation brush. And at least stroke upwards. If you get a little messy, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But I promise your makeup will look fabulous. And it'll look nice and simple. Just stroke upwards a little bit in the angle. Let's, just rub around in circles up to here. You don't really want to see the line, but you do want to see a difference. And if it's too down, like, close to your mouth, you could just take it out a bit. Okay, this is the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer. I know there's a brush out there that a lot of people love to use for contouring, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna just use this one, which is the e.l.f. It's a bronzer brush. So this is part of my contouring. Because it just gives it more of a dramatic look, a little bit. My skin is very fair, so sometimes I try. I'm not a big fan of blush, but since I don't have any color in my face, since I'm doing something simple, excuse me, I like doing the blush contouring. I always like to blend it really well. I like it to show that I did a little something, but at the same time, just something simple, not so, oh my goodness, she has contouring, like her is so blotchy, whatever. I do the best I can. Okay, if you want to add a little pink, you go ahead. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So, let me use this again. It has a little brush. Let me use my fingers again. Okay. So, I'm in like lights suck. I need to get more lights. I mean, you could sort of see it, but whatever. I know it's a lot. I'm sorry. Again. Okay. So I like to use this one. It's the Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. So what I do, I just take my little complexion brush from e.l.f. and I apply it around where it's light, sort of giving it a light effect. Then what I do, I use this, which is Blush Gems from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is the highlight. So sometimes what I like to do, I just, do it around here on the cheekbones. Your cheekbones are right here. I do that right there, just give it a little bit of a highlight. But sometimes if it's too much, the contouring, so I'll just blend it down a little bit. So just tone down the blush. Like I said, my skin is very light, so I don't want to make it look so dark. The purpose of contouring is, you want to, how you say it, sort of hide. Just gives you more of a, skinny face. So, and when you highlight, highlight your eyes. Basically, your eyes around this area is where you want to highlight. Just give your eyes more of a nice look. And also to hide the bags if you have some. Alright, so I use that. So, my face is done, I believe. I like to use this, the high definition translucent powder. I sometimes do it either before I'm done or after I'm done, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it off until the end. Okay, so my eyeliner. I like to use the two timer NYX Cosmetics eyeliner. So you have one side, you have the pencil. So I'm gonna try the best I can. Just line, just depending on my day, sometimes I like go a little bit thicker or thinner. Right now I'm just gonna give it more of a thicker look today. I promise I'm almost done. Okay. So from there, use this. And I absolutely love it. I've used so many different types of eyeliners, and it's so simple and easy. So with this, I sort of just stroke down. No, sometimes it's not perfect. Hey, look, it looks actually pretty good. Sometimes I like to make a dramatic one. Here you go. Hey, it actually looks pretty decent. So you see it is just stroke, make sort of like a triangle. Okay. Now I just use mascara. This is something simple. I usually don't use eyelashes, believe it or not. I suck at putting eyelashes. I don't know why. I've done like competitions and I've done it on other people, but I can't do it on myself for some reason. And when I try it, it looks so retarded. It doesn't even go on the line. So I'm just using Wet n Wild's Makeup Plump. Again, I've used a lot of mascara, like different types from different brands. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of eyeshadow on top. Like I'll just brush it on a bit, just give it more of a shimmer. So I'm just gonna use something simple, the Baby Lips Yeah, baby lips. This is in color. What color is this? Well, it's like a coral color. You can see the color. I know this video looks like this look took a long time, but I'm just showing you. Most of the time this takes me like 10 minutes. I'm like so used to it. So just fixing my hair a bit. So you could sort of see a little bit. I know, again, my light is not that good, but I'm just giving you a little bit of a show of how my go-to look is. Something simple, something you could actually take this look for a night out, which it looks very nice, very sultry, sexy, but it's simple and I like it. So I hope this little tutorial or little video actually helped you a little bit, and I hope you could continue on watching. I'm gonna try and do different types of looks, nighttime looks for work. I like to do different looks. I like to just try new things. Like the other day I just did like a purple lip, and I never done it because I don't have lipstick, but I just, you know, used eyeshadow and Vaseline and different, like 5 different types of lipsticks. But I know I'm rambling right now. So thank you for watching, and I'll try and come up with a new look and I'll put it as soon as possible. Follow me at Instagram. It's at jglam_doll, and so that's my page. It has my looks that I most of the time do at work. I don't have any professional cameras or straight up from my phone, my S4. So follow me. Bye.